Hey everyone, my name is Javier Villegas, and today we will do a brief introduction to Azure SQL. Let's start. Azure SQL is basically an umbrella that covers SQL Server and some other components within the Azure platform, right? There are multiple components. The first one is SQL Server running on Azure Virtual Machines, right? This is basically in the category name Infrastructure as a Service, in where we have to take care of all the infrastructure behind the thing, meaning install the operating system, apply the patches, and all those kind of things, right? The beauty of infrastructure as a service and this virtual machine is that when we go to the Azure Marketplace and we have to create these virtual machines, most of the SQL best practices are coming on it, right? So we don't have to do any post-installation thing because everything that we've been learning over time, over the multiple last year, are already created in this virtual machine. So it's super good and it's ready to be used. We have also another category called Platform as a Service, in where Microsoft just provide us with a SQL endpoint. We don't have to worry about the infrastructure that support the services, right? We don't need to worry about the patching, the OS, the backups, the high availability, because it's all there, right? And there are two components here, as you can see, Azure SQL Database and Azure SQL Managed Instance. So why two? Azure SQL Database is mainly to support modern cloud applications. And the most important characteristic here is that everything has to live within the same user database, right? So you cannot do a query between tables that are living in different user databases. Everything has to live for your application within the same user database, right? On the other hand, Azure SQL Managed Instance is more similar to SQL Server, is almost 100% the same component, SQL Server Agent, SQL Server Mail, etc., and all the power of Platform as a Service, right? In all the cases, all the T-SQL and the SQL knowledge that we have from all these years, we can reuse it, right? Because it's all the same. Like Microsoft like to say, it's just SQL, right? So, which are the benefits of Azure SQL? Well, first of all, business continuity and high availability is out of the box, right? We don't have to worry about high availability because when we create an Azure SQL DB, a managed instance, is there, right? So we have an SLA just assured for us, so we don't need to worry about it. In terms of backups, we have automated backups, long-term backup retentions, and shear replication. So just from the portal, we select automatic backup, and it will take care of the backup for us, including transaction log backups. So we want to be able to do point-in-time restore, and shear replication, meaning that the backup files will be located in two different Azure regions in case we have a problem with one of them. The other benefit is scalability. This is the one I love the most because, you know, if you need additional compute power because you are in a peak season or something, you can increase CPU memory disk in few clicks, right? And you can scale up and down depending on your needs. Advanced security, well, definitely all the security features coming in SQL Server, plus all the benefit of the Azure platform. Versionless is basically that within Azure SQL Database and Managed Instance, there is no version. It's not 2017, 19, 22. No, it's just Azure SQL, right? So we don't have to worry about the version. Then in terms of capabilities for monitoring and intelligence, everything that we have within SQL Server, like query store, automatic query tuning, and those kind of things are definitely in there for us. So for both Managed Instance and Azure SQL Database, we have these two tiers, general purpose and business critical. General purpose, as Microsoft said, is for most of the business workloads, and business critical is that if you need lower latency, fast recovery, and additional read-only replicas, you can use business critical. Of course, it's more expensive, and the main difference is that the storage, one of them is remote and the other one is local, right? So how do we connect to these components? Well, like usual, Management Studio, Azure Data Studio, the Azure portal, and also PowerShell, T-SQL, CLI, etc. Important to mention here as well is that this is covering also SSIS, the SQL Server engine, right? There is no SSIS, not SSRS or analysis services. If you need to use those, you need to look for another services. It's important also to mention that it's fully integrated with the Azure Data Platform, so you can interact with other services. And just to sum it up, right, as a quick summary, Azure SQL has evolved into the world's database. Azure SQL includes virtual machines, managed instance, and database. For the virtual machine, is the best option for lift and shifts. Managed instance is SQL Server with the power of PaaS, and Azure SQL Database for modern cloud application, providing all the PaaS capability. Hope you enjoyed this brief presentation. Thank you.